back where you been. Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Looking deep to open the game. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Completed left side to Thomas. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Milton out of the pistol here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, 5 years. Ready.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play fake, it's Milton. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Come on. Set. 70, Timberwolves.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Balled in, again it's Bowers. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pass play now. Trying for the deep ball. His first throw is an interception. Jamel D makes the play. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Ready?
On the ground, this is Isaac Orindo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready? Go!
Milton. Fits it through the middle. And they 17 yards and moves the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ready up.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Okay,
offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Complete on the option. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers the touchdown. One after try is good by Lutz. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. He is shaking his head and is going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. Hand off to the back. Shoves one away. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down. They're going play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. I'll throw it. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Watson. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
This is brought in at the 50. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. He brings it in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Bills 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. Working on first down. That's grabbed inside the 30. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go. 70 Lion. 19 Tiger. 9. Let's go.
They go play action on first down. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bills make it a one-score game in the first half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Bills 14. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
19 starts. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Trying an inside give to Durindo. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second and 3 now. Running back motions right. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 13-point lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Bills 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 14. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
50 yards on the play. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They're throwing it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Sending him on the dive. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making a one-score game in the first half. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Cake, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed will put 6 on the board for the offense.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here's Milton. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He gives it out left, and it's caught. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Throwing now, Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. And my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Bills 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning from the 18-yard line. Fights his way through a tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Look to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap here to Milton. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Going after tries goodbye Lutz. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
42. Bills 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right up the gut. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The give here on 2nd. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. That penalty moves them 3 away from the marker. 3rd down here. He's going to throw it. Hits his running back. This gets the 1st and more. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more.
No, they get him yet again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there stealing.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. The XP is up and good. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
49, Bills 21. Will Lutz set to kick
Here's
off.
Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 14. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 9-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Into a ton of traffic, and this one intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it.
Hilton's pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take over.
Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 18-yard
Throwing on seconds. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
27 yards.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And leads to 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go play action on 1st down. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 6.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Sponge. Ready, no.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
The Bills with a punt team out there.
In a 4th down.
They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Taken at the 2. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Tag! Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Play fake. It's Milton. Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it is out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the set.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Milton. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on, come on.
Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he takes it down to the 33. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st down now. Ball at the 33. Out the middle, Blue. He's got it in the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans keep running away with this. Extra point try now from Lutz. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And the Bills grab it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a blocked extra point on the play.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know, and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that, to give up a block in that situation.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Has it at the 11. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Looking for his wide receiver there.
Incomplete.
So that brings up second down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Dive play straight ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down.
33-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
And 10.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Liking 18. Take go.
Looking in the air here. An all-around tough play for him. It took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of only a yard.
Desperation time here. Pass complete, screenplay. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready? 18, back to 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Milton, first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down.
And 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Finds him on the crossing route. It's inside the 10. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans are running them out of the building. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
62. Bills 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
Low, low. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Completed to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
At the 47-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
Another carry for Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
62. Bills 28.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They're going to pass it here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Cowboy 80.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Off his back foot, he hooks this one. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 37 on the play. The game will be a 1st down Texans.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. You just nailed it.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 19 Tigers. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Finds him over the middle. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
So the Texans come away with their own win. And this was the